Alright, so I'm gonna finish up. I was talking about people you do want to talk to versus people you don't want to talk to, and the irony of things. Being alone, I'm very selective about uh, the company I keep, whether it's real company or whether it's just conversation, vibes, presence, all of that. I stay to myself unless I sense something that I like, you know, even if it's just for the moment. Now, the thing about it is that being a practical loner, meaning that I keep my spending, I live a very humble life as far as cost. I live a very cost efficient life. Being a person that lives a very cost efficient life, you're going to come across people from various backgrounds that are living cost efficient lives as well. And it may not it may be due to simply that I'm gonna put it this way: when you're living a cost-efficient life, you're gonna come across people that are ghetto because they don't appreciate what they have. Now, what I wanted to say initially, because I'm analyzing myself on this too, is that when you live a cost-efficient life, you're gonna come across people that live cost-efficient lives, not necessarily due to choice, but because that's the situation they've been thrown in. They don't have a way out. Now, I was gonna say that, but that's a pot kettle calling the kettle black. And as you live your life, the more that you live, you will find that there's more and more situations as you get older where things that you may look at other people and judge, you'll see there's really the pot calling the kettle black. Because after you live life enough, every situation that there is to endure or come in contact with, you will find that you come in contact with those as well. Because I was going to talk about that. But as for me personally, um, I have been put in situations where my life is cost efficient, not necessarily by choice, but because I got there's a situation I couldn't get out of, whether it was, somebody else made the choice for me, court ordered, whatever. And again, how I want to blame and say, well, court ordered this, that, and the other. But the thing about it is that there's life lessons that I didn't learn that everybody ain't good and pure, so you have to learn to fight a certain way. But again, like I talked about fighting before, if you fight with monsters long enough, you become one of them. And that is so true. And I'm so scared because it's raining and I'm going to get caught in the rain with my clean clothes. Oh my gosh. So, again, people you do want to talk to and don't want to talk to. To make it quick and short, because it shouldn't even be more than 3 minutes, but the truth of the matter is that at this level of life where you're living very cost efficiently, you run into people that just want attention, want your attention, they'll do anything to get it. And not just you personally, but just anybody that'll give them any attention. They 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 feed off of it. Now, the thing about that is this: that what happens is that those types of people that bother people that don't want to be bothered, and you let them know you don't want to be bothered, one by actions, by actually verbally stating it, and they just won't leave you alone. Um, they piss you off and tee you off to the point so much. And like I said, people that you actually want to talk to are precious as a loner because the majority of people you don't want to talk to. Then when it comes time for somebody that you may actually feel like you might want to speak to, you've had such an attitude from the people that got on your nerves so bad that you don't even want to speak to them anymore. So they cut it off. It's raining and like I'm around getting close to where other folks are, so I really don't want to vlog about it, but I'll finish this up when I get home.